nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
Knocked down as he fires it. Fourth and 9 to go, and they're going to go for it. Peterson, solo, back set. Has it. Touchdown. They continue to add to their lead, Phil, late in the second quarter, and so far, there's been no looking back.
Yeah, it's all working on the offensive side, and listen, don't take this for granted. Stay aggressive. Keep keep throwing that gas on the fire. Pedal to the metal. Whatever cliche you want to use it and keep the pressure on.
They're setting up the return. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. Here's Phillip Rivers taking the field again. It hasn't quite been the start he was hoping for, but he's actually played quite well so far, Phil.
Yeah, he's played well. He's executed every time he's given a chance to make a play. Jim, he has done it. You got to look at this game so far and say, hey, the defense has got to step up if they hope to win this game today.
The Chargers are behind right now, but still have moved the ball through the air. Rivers has been dropping back and finding targets so far.
Yeah, you're saying it right. They are behind, but it's not the fault of the offense. The offensive line giving this quarterback protection, and when you give him time, he's one of the best in the NFL.
Brown left side. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Donald Brown waited his time, but his time came. Boy, did he take advantage of it. What speed from the running back position.
The Chargers take it from the 38. Woodhead's tackled down at the 38. Second down coming up. Rivers out of the gun. Has his man. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
Well, I think we're seeing something we see with so many teams now in the NFL. Running backs who can do it all. This guy can run, block, and he can catch short passes and make long gains after it. Nice job.
The Chargers take it from the 43. Makes the reception. That's a gain of 8.
The Chargers did a good job that time throwing a pass on first down and picked up some nice yards. Now second and short really puts the defense in a tough position.
Second down and 2. Rivers sends it to Floyd.
Corner routes are not thrown enough in this league anymore. A lot of teams don't do it because it takes a strong arm quarterback to get it done. That was a terrific throw up the field that time.
Rivers' his completion percentage 60% on the day. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Rivers will take the snap from the gun. Griffin takes him down.
There's a couple ways to get to the quarterback. run over the tackle, or run around him. It doesn't matter as long as you get the sack.
The Chargers take it from the 28. Catch made. And that's a gain of 10. That's his first reception today.
Nice catch by the receiver, but it still doesn't get a first down.
They break huddle at the 18-yard line. Quarters formation here for the defense. 3rd and 9. Surveys. Middle of the field and incomplete this time.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
The kick is good.
When an offense drives the ball, they always want to get something out of it, get some points. This time, the field goal kicker gets it done. He gives him 3.
Patterson will test the coverage. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Vikings are enjoying a dominant time here as they've stretched their lead out with 3 straight scoring drives and showing no signs of slowing down anytime soon.
As I watch this team, I sure don't see them slowing down. It's just everything they're doing has been right on both sides of the ball. And when it's going like this, take advantage of it and try to keep it going in the right direction.
The Vikings have gotten their running back involved throughout this game, but it's been through the air where he's made a huge impact. Peterson's been a target in the passing attack, and this is by design.
It is. Running backs now, they got to be able to do everything in the NFL. Of course, they got to be able to run with the football. They got to block for other runners, and they got to catch the ball like a wide receiver, and we've seen that so far here in the first half. Well, they call it the post route because you're running towards the goalpost, but a good route that time by the receiver, making that cut. He gets open, gets behind the defense, and a nice throw.
Bridgewater's completion percentage, 80% on the day.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
There's a flag right there.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense.
The penalty is declined. That last play will hold up. Bridgewater will have it in the pistol. 1st and 10. Throws the pass. Looks but can't connect on the short throw. Coming to the line at the 38. Second and 10. Catch made. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first. That's his 4th catch of the day. And as we take a closer look now at a receiver who has been very dangerous here in the first half. What's to like about this performance so far, Phil?
Oh, shoot, what is there to like? Everything. They cannot stop him. He has so much talent. He can do everything. And if I was a quarterback, I'd keep throwing the football his way.
1st and 10. Has his target. Peterson's tackled down at the 24.
There wasn't much there that time, so good job by the quarterback just throwing the ball and getting the catch and just getting a couple yards.
The Chargers come out in a dime package. 2nd and 8. Gets it out for the completion. Peterson's met after a gain of 13.
Well, when you get a couple first downs on a drive, it just, of course, it makes you feel good about what you're doing. It loosens up the offensive play caller, and there's nothing like dictating to the defense. I love it.
Bridgewater's completion percentage, 80% on the day. They'll run it here.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
And the pass is complete to Wallace. And Wallace marked down after a gain of 4.
The Vikings offense, they go with the pass down here in the red zone. They throw the ball, and it's completed, but it doesn't fool the defense. It gets very little yardage.
Bridgewater's now completed 4 in a row. Welcome back. Halftime just a couple of minutes away as we resume play out of the 2-minute warning. And Matthews is all over the ball carrier. And the timeout is called, so we're going to take a quick break and return in just a moment. The defense needed to slow this game down. That timeout might be very useful. Now they're ready to go. The offense is back on the field here for this 4th and 6 play.
Let's go. White Navy.
Bridgewater's back in shotgun formation. Wallace.
Well, I'll tell you, it's getting ugly out here.
And this game gets more and more out of hand. The second half may just... end up being a mere formality.
It could be. You know, you go in at halftime in a game like this when you're really getting manhandled. You got to find a way just to make a few plays to give you hope. If you can do that, look, in this league, you never know.
The Chargers will have plenty of work to do in the second half, but they want to try and cut into the lead here before the intermission. The score's 38-13. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. Phillip Rivers marching into that huddle. With as well as he's played in the first half, you wouldn't necessarily expect them to be trailing at this point, but they are.
No, you wouldn't, but you just hope he can continue that good play. That's what they're going to need from him to have a chance to win. But so far, so good. Really looks good executing the passing game.
First down at the 29. Stevie Johnson has the catch. Keeps his legs moving. It's wide open.
Well, when there's under 2 minutes to go, good job by the offensive ball carrier that time. He knows he can get no more yards. He steps out of bounds to stop the clock.
Rivers, his completion percentage, 60% on the day. To the sideline and complete.
The Vikings are hard to fool on the defensive side, especially when they're in the red zone. So that time, all over the offensive play call, they stopped the completion for no gain.
Second down and 7. And the catch is made by Antonio Gates.
Good job that time by the ball carrier, picking up what he can, and he is very smart. Gets out of bounds and stop the clock.
Breaking huddle at the 6. Phillip Rivers from the shotgun. And intercepted. On his way. He's at the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown.
You got to love that from your defense. They take a chance. They get the interception. Not only do they do that, they return it a long way for the touchdown.